Hey Virgo, it's me, PureLightTarot, and I am here to give you guys your love and career reading for January 2021. Welcome, welcome, welcome y'all. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Virgo. So let's get into it, y'all. I feel like some of you guys have been doing rituals, or there's a certain thing that you do in a particular way. That is your ritual, okay? Like before I started this video, I cleaned off the table. Today I washed my hair, and I did it in a particular way, you know? So I feel like you guys are doing things in a particular way. And the Virgos I know, y'all do things in your own way, own particular way, but just know that your particular way is basically a ritual, okay? So that ritual, when you do it, it sets you up to be able to manifest. So that's why I'm telling you this. So I'm bringing it back around town. The reason I'm telling you this is because whatever ritual or whatever it is that you have a particular way of doing, that is because that is a ritual, and that will set you up for manifestations and all other great things. Like if you ever wanted to get a handle on like your anxiety or something like that, I'm hearing that like certain rituals or certain things that you do can help you even find answers. It's weird. Anyway, let's get you an ancestor card, Virgo. And we'll read the ancestor card at the very end. So tell me what Virgo's month is going to look like, or anything that y'all want them to know. Oh, woo. All right. So the ancestors have spoken. So this is energy that wants to come in. And I say that because it fell sideways. It's the king of not spades. I don't know why I wanted to call it the king of spades. I feel like some of you guys are dealing with a male, could be a female, but you're dealing with a fire sign or an air sign. And fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then the air signs are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's random. But this is the king of, you guys, I am really spacing out right now about what this is, because it's the king of wands. But I can't think of what this is, because I'm thinking Clover. I'm so silly. So, guys, this is your ancestor card. Like, don't pay me no mind, y'all. Like, I could be slow, but king of wands. But I did feel like also what's representing in this card is the king of swords. So again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You can have any of these signs in your chart also. Club. Thank you, Virgo. Club. Lord, y'all. So let's go ahead and see what your month is gonna look like. Okay, so I'm gonna get an overall energy. So one card for Virgo's overall energy, January 2021. And guys, I literally have a lot going on. I feel like you guys have a lot going on at once, because I'm literally pet sitting. So I don't know if you hear like some footsteps behind me. Everyone was laying down, but as soon as like I want to sit down to do a reading, that's when, ooh, hermit card. I did feel like you guys were kind of like low key, or being low key this month. Hey, so again, doing several things at once. Can you go sit down, please? Thank you. I have a dog in my lap and two others in a room with me, and they were sitting down. They were being quiet, but what happens is, like, when spirit enters the room, they start moving around and such. And the dogs very well pick that up, because my dog is like going crazy right now. So Spirit is very much in the room right now, as I try to calm the dogs down. I feel like you guys are also like doing, if you're not like multitasking like during a job, I feel like you guys are just doing several things at once, and just random things that are unrelated. And it kind of goes back to that whole ritual thing. So let's see what else is going on. So overall energy for January 2021, so random, so much going on, but we're going to roll with it, y'all. I feel like you guys have been rolling with the punches also, like all year long, all of 2020, you know, just kind of rolling with the punches. Because Virgos tend to like to do things in a certain way. And they're, from my understanding, very organized people, or at least, again, just like to do things in a certain order, like to do things in a certain way. And I just see you guys overall energy with the Hermit card just being isolated or just withdrawn. This is a very studious energy. Not only that, this is like a self-reflective energy. You guys. Lord. So let's get 3 cards that's going to tell me the story about kind of how you got into this energy. Because again, this is your energy for January. And I love the Hermit card, because the Hermit card is not necessarily like talking to anybody that they don't have to talk to. This is someone who is just like, you know, let me refuel. Let me take a step back and just kind of think things over. You know, let me get myself together. So, you know, they're all about their own energy, but you do this for enlightenment. So you have 9 of Cups in reverse, Virgo. And like currently right now, y'all, I am so confused. And I have no idea why I'm confused. Like, I sat down clear, like minded, but I am like increasingly becoming confused. Okay, please sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. I'm going to put everyone away. Thank you. So, people may be bothering y'all. That's why y'all went into isolation. And at the wrong time. It's like, that. Can't you see I'm doing something? So your 2 cards came out instead of just 1. So I do see either like a love relationship. Yeah, there's a decision that you guys have to make or are trying to make. But I do see like a love relationship that came up. There's a question here for somebody. Or you're trying to contemplate like your feelings for somebody. This is a future energy. And like I said, I just feel overall, I'm just going to tell y'all how I feel, because I'm channeling you guys right now. And I feel a bit of anxiety. It's mostly like on the surface of my skin and like upwards of my body, like my arms and kind of like my legs too, because I feel like nervous, or just there's an underlining like anxiety. And I feel like you guys are kind of like wearing it right now on like your face, or like within your body motions. Come here. Not you. This one right here. Come on. Push, move. Come in. I'm gonna cut this out. Oh. All right. My bad, y'all. And give me a couple of seconds, because I'm just gonna have to cut this out when I do post for my YouTube. Lesson learned. I feel like, Virgo, there's a lot of lessons that you've learned this year, because it's like, I feel like you guys made decisions, and it's almost like making decisions just trying to make everyone happy around you, and you ended up being like, you know what? Why did I even do that? Like, I should have just went with my first mind. And my first mind definitely was making sure that everyone was secure. But everything was fine, you know, before. So it's just like, I feel it, Virgo. I feel it. I definitely feel the energy. So again, what put you into this energy of the Hermit card, where you're withdrawn. Again, you're doing a lot of self-reflecting, okay? Because I just see 9 of Cups, like, this is an energy of you just kind of like letting go of your pride, or opening up I see you just draining yourself, okay? And this is showing up in the past position. So somewhere in the past you were draining yourself. And this could be love relationships. I am getting like a strong pull towards love relationships and partnerships. And maybe you were trying to decide whether or not you should leave a situation or you should drop something. I don't see you have dropped that. 6 of Swords. So it looks like you just need some time to really just think about like maybe your feelings in this partnership. And if this is not a partnership for you guys, this could be like a company, because this is something that you love, okay? I feel a strong like almost like an emptiness, like a void or something, wanting or needing to be filled, but in a way where it's just like, if you lost this person or you lost this thing, it's like that void is, I want to say the void is gone, because your ancestors are saying that the void will actually be gone. Because I feel like you're trying to hold on to something because it's all you know. Wow. Okay, Virgo. But good thing that you decided to take a step back with the Hermit card. So again, January, you know, this month of January, you're really just going to be contemplating your feelings for someone, or contemplating your feelings for like a career, a passion of yours. You know, I'm seeing like a boss or something like that. Like maybe you guys are having conversations about like, because this is also talking about contracts. So it's like, I'm seeing your desires here, things that you've communicated that you wanted, and this is like the actual conversation about like negotiations and such. So maybe you're trying to compromise with someone about something. Let's get 3 cards for your love life and then 3 cards for your career. So this popped up at first, the 2 of Swords, and it was upright. Okay, so again, in your love life, there's a decision that you are having a hard time making, Virgo. I feel like, because with the 2 of Swords, to me, that's like you have already made this decision, but you're going back and forth in your head. And it's evident here with the 6 of Swords. Swords is cerebral, mental energy. So this is you thinking. Okay, Swords could also be communication. So you could also be doing some communication, or like nonverbal communications, to kind of have this person to ask you, well, what's wrong? Like, what's going on, Virgo? It's like you want somebody to notice you, or notice like, you know, you being withdrawn. So maybe that's why you withdrew, because you want someone to notice that. So 2 of Swords, having a hard time making a decision. Star card. And then the 5 of Cups. So this is in your love life. So in your love life, it seems like currently you're in a place where you want to be at. Star card is talking about your desires, okay? You know. 5 of Cups, though. But here's more cups and emotions. Like, it's like you guys are trying to balance this stuff out. I feel like you are feeling nervous or having anxiety because like you're too focused on something in the past, or you're too focused on something that hasn't happened yet. Because this is showing up in the future. It's like you're too focused on something that hasn't happened. And maybe it has happened to you in the past. But you're staring at these spilt cups. And you're not noticing like these 2 cups behind you. And 2 cups talks about, you know, these partnerships. You know, maybe you guys have some type of verbal agreement, and it's just like maybe you're afraid that they're not going to keep up their end of this agreement. But it's like you're looking at the wrong thing, Virgo. For your career, is this a career? No, I'm sorry. This is more into your love. Page of Swords, 4 Swords. Yeah, it's like a conversation here that you are practicing, or you are not debating on having. You've already made the decision to have this conversation. Maybe you just don't know how to bring it up. With the Page of Swords here, there's a little bit of immaturity with the Page of Swords. I'm not going to lie to you. And maybe that's why you feel like you're having a hard time communicating this, because you're like, maybe this is petty. Okay, maybe you're feeling like, oh, this is petty. So you're unrested about this with the 4 Swords in reverse, Virgo. You know, there's a bit of communication I feel like you want to do, and maybe you do feel like it's a little immature, which is why you're having a hard time like communicating it. But if it's something that needs to be addressed, or you know, some concerns need to come up, I just feel like maybe, especially with the star card showing up, this is somewhere where you want to be, or someone that you want to be with. And again, if it's not love for you and this is like a passion, this is somewhere where you want to be. And if you're uncomfortable or you have concerns, I say speak up. It's like you, 7 of Wands. Yeah. You're losing, you're basically going to fight yourself and fight this person, and fight in your mind and psyche about this until you lose passion about it. Or until, like, I feel like you do this often, where it's just like you go back and forth in your mind about something until it's just no longer interesting to you. And so, yeah, the conversations just never happen. And I mean, Judgment, you still stay where you want to be at, but Queen of Cups, now you have some resentment. And now the person don't even know why you're resenting them. Okay, Virgo, I see why. I see what's going on, Virgo. It came full circle. Look, if there's some concerns, if you saw something that concerns you, heard something that concerns you, talk to your partner, talk to this other person. Because I feel like there's some misunderstandings that you can avoid, Virgo. And again, do your ritual, do that thing that you enjoy doing, and talk to your ancestors while you're doing it, because they're going to give you the exact path on how to go forth on addressing this, or whatever it is. I do feel like there's something that you want to address with somebody, though. But you don't want to seem like you're being petty. You don't want to seem like you're being childish. But, I mean, hey, if you're in a loving, reassuring relationship, then people won't have a problem with reassuring you. And I feel like once you are reassured, you'll be all right. But if you don't get that reassurance, then you're gonna bear resentment for no reason, sitting there upset. So these are for your career. Page of Swords. All right, Knight of Swords. Maybe this has something to do with your career. Maybe this thing has something to do with what you want for money, or, you know, we have the Page of Swords here. So again, this is you wanting to communicate something. I see you not doing it and just going after, or just doing what it is that you had set out to do without talking to this person. But it's making you, and it's gonna, in the future, it's gonna affect your confidence. It's gonna affect especially if this is a business, or you have like entrepreneurial pursuits or something like that. I'm hearing YouTube. You want to train people or something like that. It's like, if you don't go ahead and have this conversation, this would be a conversation with God, because love isn't only romantic. Love can be like your friendships. Love can be like your mom. You know, love can be love of spirit and God. And to see you not really communicating or opening up about something, and you just, again, charging for it, or this could represent, because I am reading this as an extension of your love, because what happens often is our passions can be intertwined. So like when you are like in love, then you feel good about everything else in your life. So naturally you do feel good about your career. So when you're in a good career, naturally you feel good about your love life, and vice versa. When you don't feel good about your love life, then you probably aren't feeling good about your career. And if you don't feel good about your career, then you probably aren't feeling good about your love life. A lot of us can't separate that. And I get it. But I do see whatever this is. It's either you're going to again, there's some type of resentment that's coming up. It's either you're going to I just see you doing something without speaking up, or without having this conversation that you want, and it's going to affect your confidence. It's going to affect the way that you move within whatever it is that you're pursuing. I'm going to shuffle this back in and get 3 more cards and ask for directly what your month is going to look like as far as your career goes. So career, money, money potentials, what's going on with that income. So Moon card, all right, Death card, and the Queen of Cups. So yeah, it looks like, again, you're in, or if you're single, Virgo, you may have met someone, and if you have not met someone, you're just in a space of your life where you're in love. You're in love with yourself. You're in love with your routine. Again, this is very like, I do things in a certain order feeling, and you're comfortable in that, or again, getting used to something happening or being there with the star card here, like, and it's something that you want, but again, feeling regret for it. And in your career, with the moon card, this is asking you to have faith, and I do see you having faith in it. That's why I'm like, okay, it's intertwined, okay? You feel pretty good about where you are, like, career-wise, money-wise, and I also see in January, like, some transformations and some rebirths happening. Like, maybe you are revamping something. I'm seeing, like, a refreshing of, like, a cycle. It's like you about to go 2.0 on something, basically, with the Death card here, and the Queen of Cups showing that this is something that you love. Yeah, a cycle is definitely ending. Ooh. Yeah, so, okay. So for those of you, if this is just resonating as a career reading, this is telling me why it's like you're nervous to have this conversation, or you're nervous to think about something, or to like clearly define something. You may have a business partner, but what I'm seeing is like something in the past, or something. There's fear, because I'm not seeing this happening in the past. I'm seeing this as your fear for the future. Can we, because it's your ancestors, y'all, can we tone it down a little bit? No. Hold on, guys. Ooh, child. Because this is talking about y'all projecting into the future, and this is what you're manifesting. So I feel like when you're doing whatever, you could be washing your hair, whatever ritual that you do, you think about this. You think about how this is going to go. And while you're doing that, you're manifesting this reality. Come here. Come here. Come here. Have a look. You're manifesting this reality while you're doing your ritual. Okay. Are we good now? Come here. Oh. Thank you guys for being patient with me. You know, I'm getting my coin in all different types of ways. And I did want to just come and give y'all your reading, you know. I gave Aries down to Leo their reading, so it's like, let me do Virgo's reading before I go to bed. So, again, this is projecting. You are projecting some type of failure, because again, here we are with the Cups card, and the Cups talks about like your emotions and passion. This is something that you're doing that you love, okay? Career-wise, if this is resonating as career and money for you, okay? This is something that you love, and you almost, maybe you feel like you're not going to love it anymore. And maybe if this is resonating as the person too, maybe you are having fears that maybe you're just going to up and not love this thing or love this person anymore. That's crazy, y'all. And that's what's causing y'all to like not trust your intuition, and like make all these, like, I don't know, I'm just seeing like some decisions that y'all are making that are not really making any sense. It's not making any sense to you either. It's because you're projecting fears. And again, maybe something in the past did happen, but baby, this is the present. And presently, I do see star card somewhere where you want to be. Okay? You have faith in it. Okay? So whether this is career or love, and it could be showing up in both areas of your life. Is this literally just kind of glided within in each other? Like there's the same thing. Same thing. Can you go sit down? Why y'all? No. Stop. Why are you being so defensive? Why are you doing that? Y'all want to see the dog in my lap? I just got to show y'all. Look at him. Yep, I'm putting you on blast. I'm putting you on the internet so that everyone can see. And look at that one right there. Y'all see that 11? 11, 11, 11. So you guys are in the midst of like a transformation. Look at that. And another one. you guys are in a midst, like, I feel like you guys are at a crossroads right now, okay? Because I guess you come to the point where you realize you like this thing so much that you fear that you're not going to like it no more, okay? And because of that, you make this person feel alienated, and eventually what I see is you kind of run someone away, or you run people away, because you kind of lose a passion in it, or you stop doing what you used to do with them or something, or you just become cold and distant, and it makes them feel cold and distant, and then all of a sudden it's just like, okay, well, just walk away. Maybe this is someone that you walk away from and come back often to, or you're really just trying to decide whether or not you should walk away from this person, okay? And I feel like they're trying to decide the same thing, if they should walk away from you. But I see you just burying yourself into work, and then you having this faith here. You're like, well, if it's meant to be, it's gonna be. Let me just focus on my coin. But deep down inside, you're not happy. You're not happy. Okay? Wow, this turned into more than just your forecast. This is like, let me read this ancestor card, okay? Let's see what this ancestor card is talking about. Because again, for the month, I do see you guys moving past this, okay? Because your love for whatever this is, I feel like it's a lot stronger, and that's where it's going to cause you to have faith. But you got to deal with this resentment, or you got to deal with this this questioning. You have to deal with whatever this is that you're unsure about, or whatever making you feel like. Again, what I'm hearing is just questions. You have questions. You have doubts. You got to bring it up, okay? So let's read your ancestor card, guys. So King of Clubs. So you guys may be like entrepreneurs, or, you know, starting a business, starting something, or wanting to start something. I see you starting it. It's like you starting it regardless. You're doing it regardless, okay? Let's see. Y'all are nervous. Like, what is going on? Although I typically don't have my setup like this with the dogs, I still be having dogs up in here when I do my readings, and they'll never be acting like this. They don't ever be acting like this. What's going on with y'all? Why y'all so defensive? Nervous? Okay, clouds. Denial. Whew. Clouds. Hey. Are y'all defensive because I'm reading you? Can we go over here? Thank you. Rue, can you go sit down, please? Rue. It's a lot going on, y'all. Hold on. Come on. Can you go sit down? Sit down. Sit. It's all right. Virgos, I need y'all to breathe. Okay. Everybody settle down. Rue, he doesn't want you near him. Go sit down, please. Okay. I just have to put people in crates. Okay. Come on. Let's go in crates. No, you have your hand. Come on. All right, y'all. I don't think I can use this for YouTube, unfortunately. Wusa. Denial. And it's not just a river in Egypt. Who child? My heart is racing, y'all. Like, Virgos on this live, what's going on? Y'all type it below. Cause baby, what you nervous about? Denial. What you lying to yourself about? Yeah, I'm gonna redo this. I don't like to redo readings. But that's okay. This is y'all's special reading. Clouds can often represent information that is obscured and outcomes that are uncertain. But in some cases, it can stand for a truth we feel paralyzed to act on. For a truth we feel paralyzed to act on. In some cases, it can stand for a truth we feel paralyzed to act on. Even when we pull the same cards, even when we see the same signs over and over and over again, in the face of overwhelming evidence, you may be tempted to burrow under covers, draw the curtains, and shut it all out. Because the truth takes courage, doesn't it? Can you be brave? Y'all got my dogs over here acting a goddamn fool. What is going on? What is going on? Look what came up. Release. I need y'all to release this energy. Stop. Because what I saw was you creating a future that does not exist yet. But whatever weird in your mind just clicks to be like, you know what? I like this too much. What if I didn't like it as much? And then that's what you start to do. Yes, cuz you call me. Because this is ridiculous. I'm going to do this whole reading over again. I'm just playing, y'all. But I am going to redo this whole thing because I can't put this on YouTube. I can. It's going to say bloopers. Whoo, child. I'm going to go with my first mind. Let's go with our first mind, y'all. I kind of feel like y'all got into something and you didn't know that you were going to get into it. You were just kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like it just came up and you were just like, not really taking it seriously. Then you found out that you liked it there. And it's like, whoa, wait, now what? I'm going to go back and read this again. Oh, I hear what's going on in there. I have two other dogs in the bedroom. And I hear one chewing on something. And the other one is upset. So let me go and just take care of this real quick, y'all. Because I ain't got time. I feel it. We ain't got time. That's why we just got to go ahead and take care of it. So I could have just took care of this earlier, huh? Chaos ensues. Okay. You. Come here. Not you. Push. Get into the crate. Push. Go into the crate. Push. Go into the crate. Thank you. Sit up here. Y'all calm down, please. Okay. So this is what we about to do, Virgo. I'm going to reread what this says. And then get y'all some advice. And I'm going to click out of here, come back on, and redo Virgo's reading, okay? Redo it for YouTube. So, denial. Clouds can often represent information that is obscured and outcomes that are uncertain. But in some cases, it can stand for a truth we feel paralyzed to act on. Even when we pull the same cards, even when we see the same signs over and over and over again, in the face of overwhelming evidence, you may be tempted to burrow under covers, draw the curtains, and shut it out. Because the truth takes courage, doesn't it? Can you be brave? Did y'all notice the typo? I just noticed the typo. Y'all the type people be like, okay, but you spelt that wrong. Y'all, Virgo, look. Let's get y'all some advice. Overall, looks like y'all having a great month, though. It's just you got to deal with the anxiety. You got to deal with it. Stop creating scenarios that haven't happened. Stop having conversations and having practice conversations that you'll never have. Because you are manifesting, especially when you're doing that thing that you like to do, a certain way. It could be a smoothie that you like to make a certain way. And while you're making that smoothie, or while you're washing your hair in the shower, or whatever your ritual is, you are manifesting a reality that has not been made yet. And you live in that reality. And behold, a resentment towards people, and they don't even know why. Life is a mystery in reverse. That's because you created it. Why is this happening to me? Because you created it. Lay a solid foundation. Uh-oh. Surrender now in reverse. And then tend to the small things. I feel like this is more of your ancestors want me to tell you what colors you need to be wearing so that you can get certain chakras aligned. Because red, this is like red-orange too. So this represents like your root chakra. And your root has everything to do with like your security. And you have here, lay a solid foundation. It looks like your security is linked to something that makes you feel powerful, but you have to absolutely love it with the green. With the greens, it's something that you have to love. And then with the yellow, it's something that has to make you feel powerful. You have some type of power within it. Okay? It makes you feel, you know, almost like on flames. Like you have to have a passion for whatever it is that you're doing. Wear reds. Reds, yellows, greens. Some of y'all, somebody got some lime green shoes or like a green with the check mark. The check mark is green. I just saw it. Wear greens. You know what ones I'm talking about. Life is a mystery in reverse. Tend to the small things. So guys, one thing at a time. Okay, I feel like there's some loose ends that you need to tie up. Oh, child. And stop having these freaking conversations that don't exist. Oh yeah, you do? Wear those shoes. Wear those shoes. Wear them. Okay? And practice having, I want to say just right off the top of my dome without using any cards, practice having conversations that predict a positive future. Okay? If you're going to have these conversations, especially, you know, you having a conversation about, and this, I literally see some of y'all talking to God, you know, you're like, dang, God, da-da-da. You're not even listening for when God is tapping you on your shoulder, but think about this. And you're like, nah, because da-da-da-da, blah, blah, blah. And then last time this had happened, it's like, dang, baby, well, what do you want to happen? What are you expecting? Are you expecting it to fail? Because that's exactly what you're doing. And then when it does, what you do is just, I love it though, because you just take the energy, you know, and this is talking about like something that you haven't learned the lesson on, and it's just like you excessively just work. You know, that's your passion right there, is having something that you can like turn, like this is turning like negative energy or emotional stress into success. And it's just like, I mean, that's just where you're happy at. You're happy at being obsessive that way. I see you learning this lesson, though. I do see you guys doing a lot better. And it is coming from this lockdown that you're having, because I see some enlightenment happening. Here's the star card. Here, you know, again, Yeah, you guys are about to come out of this anxiety. And it took for you to take a step back, okay? I feel so nervous. Like, I do see you guys not talking about this thing or whatever. But just remember, when you are like having these conversations with your loved ones and you don't actually have the conversation with them, just remember to manifest positive things, okay? And it's going to be something that is so peculiar, y'all, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant. But I just see you being able to manifest. Like, this is powerful. You guys are manifesting what you speak. You manifest by, and it's almost not role play, but it's like scripting. Exactly what you be doing is called scripting. And so, you know, just when you're scripting and you don't actually plan on having that conversation with actual people or the person, you know, that's, and I do see it's something that, you know, it just makes you feel lighter. It makes you feel free. You have to like have this, you have to have this conversation with yourself that you never plan on. I'm just like, okay, Virgos. But again, try to remember that you're manifesting, okay? You're speaking it into existence. But again, I see you coming out of this, okay? Because by you being withdrawn, by you just kind of like, I see you like taking yourself out on dates, like you're doing Virgo stuff, okay, by yourself. And I just see some enlightenment happen for you, okay? Happening. Okay, you definitely learn your lessons, okay? And I feel like you may even learn something here that does make you passionate. Something that does make you feel like, okay, I can do this. Like I can love this, you know. And I can excessively. Oh, child. Okay, so anything else for this group of Virgos? No. So again, I'm gonna end this live and redo Virgo's reading for my YouTube channel. And you guys feel free to pop in, you know, and yeah, I hope that helped. Spirit has your back, you know, just know that too. Spirit has your back. So, all right, y'all, let me pop out.